Gemini. In the next 72 hours, one of your love interests is going to make a move that changes everything. I just pulled the Seven of Swords, and oh my gosh, the deception energy is real. Everyone thinks love triangles are about choosing between two people, but actually they're about choosing between two versions of yourself. Listen, I have been reading for Geminis for over a decade, and I have never seen energy this chaotic around love triangles. The cards are literally screaming at me right now. Comments are already going crazy, and we haven't even started. You beautiful Gemini souls know exactly what I'm talking about. Before we dive deep, let me tell you what happened yesterday. I had 3 different Gemini clients call me crying about the exact same situation. All of them caught between two people, all of them feeling like they're losing their minds. And then I pulled cards for my private community members, and boom. Seven of Swords showed up for every single Gemini reading. This is not a coincidence. The Seven of Swords is telling me that someone in your triangle is not being honest about their intentions. But here's the plot twist nobody saw coming. It might be you. Yes, you, gorgeous Gemini. You might be the one playing games without even realizing it. Let me paint you a picture of what I'm seeing. The Seven of Swords traditionally means theft, deception, getting away with something. But in your love triangle situation, it's showing me something much deeper. Someone is stealing emotional energy. Someone is taking more than they're giving. And the crazy part is, it could be happening in all directions. I'm seeing you stuck between person A and person B. But here's what the Seven of Swords is revealing. Person A thinks they have your full attention, but you're giving half your heart to person B. Person B thinks you're single and available, but you're still emotionally tied to person A. And you? Oh, honey, you think you're just keeping your options open, but you're actually stealing pieces of yourself and scattering them everywhere. The figure in the Seven of Swords is tiptoeing away from a camp, carrying 5 swords and leaving 2 behind. This is you right now, Gemini. You're trying to take the best parts of both situations while leaving behind the responsibility and commitment. But those 2 swords left behind, they represent the truth you're not facing and the decision you're avoiding. Here's what's coming in the next 72 hours. The sneaky energy of the Seven of Swords is about to explode into the open. Someone is going to discover something they weren't supposed to know. A text message, a social media post, a mutual friend is going to spill the tea. The deception phase is ending whether you're ready or not. But wait, there's more. I need to pull another card because the energy around this situation is so intense I can barely contain it. Oh my God! The High Priestess just fell out of the deck. She literally jumped into my hands while I was shuffling. This changes everything I just told you about the Seven of Swords. The High Priestess is your intuition, your inner knowing, your subconscious wisdom. She's sitting between 2 pillars, one black, one white. Sound familiar? That's your 2 love interests right there. But here's what's absolutely mind-blowing about this combination. The High Priestess is telling me that your soul already knows who you're supposed to choose. Deep down, in that quiet place where your Gemini mind finally stops racing, you know. You've known this whole time. The Seven of Swords showed up first to reveal all the mental games and confusion, but the High Priestess is here to cut through the noise. I'm getting chills just looking at these cards together. The Seven of Swords represents your overthinking Gemini mind, trying to outsmart love, but the High Priestess is your heart's wisdom saying, stop. Stop analyzing, stop strategizing, stop trying to have it all. Trust what you feel, not what you think. Here's the cosmic tea that's about to spill. The High Priestess sits in front of a veil decorated with pomegranates. In ancient mythology, pomegranates represent the choice that binds you to your destiny. Persephone ate pomegranate seeds and it determined her entire future. Your choice between these 2 people isn't just about romance, it's about which version of your destiny you're choosing. Person A represents one path for your life. Person B represents a completely different trajectory. The High Priestess is telling me that your subconscious has been processing this choice for weeks, maybe months. All those sleepless nights, all that back and forth in your mind, All those moments when you almost made a decision, but then changed your mind. That was the High Priestess trying to get your attention. The lunar energy of the High Priestess is also revealing something about timing. She's connected to cycles, to ebb and flow, to the natural rhythm of things. Your love triangle situation has been building like a tide, and now we're at the full moon moment. Everything is about to become crystal clear. I'm seeing you having dreams about one of these people. The High Priestess rules the dream realm, the space between conscious and unconscious. Your dreams are going to give you the answer your waking mind has been struggling to find. Pay attention to which person appears in your dreams this week. Notice how you feel in those dreams, not just what happens. But hold on, I need to pull one more card, because the High Priestess is showing me there's a hidden factor in this triangle that you don't even know about yet. What? The tower just slammed onto the table. I am getting goosebumps all over my arms right now. Gemini, honey, your love triangle is about to have a massive plot twist that nobody sees coming. The tower is destruction, sudden change, everything you thought you knew getting turned upside down. But in the context of your love triangle with the Seven of Swords and the High Priestess, this is actually divine intervention, removing you from a situation that was never meant to last. Here's what I'm seeing, and I need you to sit down for this. That deception from the Seven of Swords? It's about to be exposed in the most dramatic way possible. We're talking full tower moment. Secrets revealed, lies uncovered, hidden agendas brought into the light. And it's going to happen so fast your head will spin. But here's the beautiful part that most people miss about the tower. Yes, it destroys, but it only destroys what was built on shaky foundations. What was meant to be in your life will survive the tower. What was just distraction, confusion, or settling for less than you deserve? That gets cleared away. The tower is showing me that one of your love interests has been hiding something significant. Not just little white lies, we're talking major life stuff. Maybe they're not as available as they claimed. Maybe they have someone else they haven't told you about. Maybe their intentions were never as serious as they made you believe. And the timing of this revelation? The tower never gives you a gentle heads up. This information is going to hit you like lightning. Sudden, shocking, impossible to ignore. But Gemini, this is the universe's way of making your choice for you because you've been stuck in analysis paralysis for too long. I'm seeing this happening through technology. A phone call, a text thread, social media, an email. The tower in modern times often manifests through digital communication. Someone is going to see something or hear something that reveals the truth about this whole situation. The lightning bolt in the tower card is illumination. Sudden, brilliant, impossible to deny. After this revelation hits, you're going to feel like the stupidest and the smartest person alive at the same time. Stupid for not seeing it sooner, smart for finally having clarity. Here's what happens after the tower demolishes the confusion. You're going to realize that what felt like choosing between two people was actually the universe's way of teaching you about your own worth. Person A might have been showing you what you don't want. Person B might have been showing you what you do deserve, or vice versa. The tower is also revealing that this love triangle has been a distraction from something bigger in your life. While you've been focused on romantic drama, there's been a major opportunity or life change trying to get your attention. After the tower clears the romantic confusion, you're going to see what you've been missing. Let me pull one more card to see what comes after the tower clears everything away. Stop everything. The Ace of Cups just appeared and I am literally shaking. After all that chaos and confusion and drama, pure love is coming. Brand new, fresh, untainted by games or triangles or deception. The Ace of Cups is a new beginning in love, but not just any love. This is soul-deep, authentic, no games needed love. After the tower clears away the people who weren't meant for you, after the Seven of Swords exposes all the deception, after the High Priestess helps you trust your intuition, the Ace of Cups represents what you've been searching for all along. Here's what's absolutely incredible about this card appearing now. The Ace of Cups shows a hand emerging from a cloud, offering an overflowing cup. That hand represents divine timing, the universe's gift to you, But notice how the cup is overflowing? That's because you're about to receive more love than you even knew you wanted. The dove descending into the cup represents peace after the storm. After all the tower chaos, after all the Seven of Swords confusion, your heart is going to find its home. And it might not be with either person from your current triangle. The Ace of Cups often represents someone completely new entering your life. I'm seeing this new person appearing right after the tower situation resolves. It's like the universe was waiting for you to clear the decks before bringing in your actual person. They couldn't arrive while you were still tangled up in triangle energy because they deserve your full attention, and you deserve theirs. The lotus blossoms floating on the water in the Ace of Cups are showing me spiritual growth through romantic experience. Every person in your triangle, even the ones who hurt you or confused you, taught you something about love. You're not the same Gemini who got caught up in this situation. You've evolved. This new love is going to feel completely different from triangle energy. No games, no wondering where you stand, no competing for attention. The Ace of Cups brings clarity, devotion, emotional fulfillment. You're going to wonder why you ever accepted less. But I need to pull one more card because there's something about your role in attracting this new love that the cards want to reveal. Holy Spirit, activate. The Queen of Wands just showed up and she is fierce. This is you after you've learned all the lessons from your love triangle drama. This is the version of yourself that attracts healthy, passionate, committed love. The Queen of Wands sits on her throne holding a sunflower and a wand, a black cat at her feet. She is confidence, independence, magnetic charm, and zero tolerance for nonsense. After your tower moment, after you embrace the Ace of Cups energy, you become this queen. Here's what I'm seeing about your transformation. Right now in your triangle situation, you've been operating from insecurity, afraid to choose because you might choose wrong, afraid to demand clarity because you might lose both options, afraid to trust your intuition because your Gemini mind keeps second-guessing everything. But the Queen of Wands doesn't operate from fear. She knows her worth, she knows what she wants, and she creates the life she desires through sheer force of will and magnetic energy. This is who you're becoming through this whole experience. The sunflower in her hand represents growth toward the light. Just like a sunflower always turns toward the sun, you're going to start turning toward what feels good, what lights you up, what expands your energy rather than drains it. No more settling for triangle scraps when you could have devoted love. The black cat at her feet represents feminine intuition and independence. After this experience, you're never going to ignore your gut feelings about people again. The High Priestess gave you access to your intuition, but the Queen of Wands shows you using that intuition to create boundaries and standards. Here's the power move I'm seeing in your future. When that Ace of Cups person shows up, you're going to approach love completely differently. No games, no tests, no playing hard to get or too available. Just authentic, confident, magnetic Queen of Wands energy that draws in exactly what you deserve. The wand she holds represents creative and passionate energy. Your love life is about to become a creative expression of your highest self rather than a source of confusion and drama. You're going to choose love as a conscious act rather than fall into it accidentally. But wait, the cards are showing me something specific about timing that you need to know. The Six of Pentacles just appeared, and this is all about divine timing and reciprocal energy. After your tower moment, after you step into Queen of Wands energy, there's going to be a period of giving and receiving that balances everything out. The Six of Pentacles shows a wealthy figure giving coins to people in need, but it's also about receiving help when you need it. In your love situation, this represents a time of emotional generosity and support. You're going to help someone else through their romantic confusion while receiving exactly the kind of love and support you've been craving. I'm seeing you becoming the wise friend that other people come to for relationship advice. All this triangle drama is going to give you such deep insights into love, attraction, and human psychology that people will seek out your wisdom. You'll look back and realize that every confusing moment was preparing you to guide others. But the reciprocal energy of the Six of Pentacles also shows love flowing back to you in abundance. That Ace of Cups person is going to match your energy perfectly. When you give affection, they give it back. When you need support, they provide it. When you want space, they respect it. Perfect balance. The scales in the card represent justice and fairness in relationships. After experiencing the unbalanced energy of a love triangle where someone always wanted more and someone always gave less, you're going to attract partnerships where both people contribute equally. Here's what's coming this week specifically. The Tower revelation happens first, probably by Thursday. The Seven of Swords deception gets exposed, and your triangle implodes. But instead of devastation, you feel relief. The High Priestess energy kicks in immediately, and you know you dodged a bullet. Friday through Sunday, you're going to feel like a completely different person. Queen of Wands confidence starts building. You delete phone numbers, unfollow social media accounts, clear your energy completely. The Six of Pentacles energy has you helping a friend through their own relationship drama and realizing how much you've grown. Next week, Ace of Cups energy starts manifesting. New person, new opportunity, or one of your triangle people reveals they've been hiding deeper feelings and are ready to step up completely. But by then, you're so solid in your Queen of Wands energy that you only accept excellence. Oh wait, one more card wants to come through. This is important. The Three of Cups just jumped out and I am crying happy tears. This represents celebration, friendship, community support around your love life. After all the triangle drama resolves, your friends are going to be so proud of how you handled everything. The Three of Cups shows three women raising their cups in celebration. These are your soul sisters, your chosen family, the people who watched you struggle through triangle confusion and are about to watch you step into your power. They've been waiting for you to see what they could see all along. I'm getting a vision of you telling this whole story to your friends in a few months, and everyone laughing about how obvious the right choice was in hindsight. The Three of Cups energy is about community celebration, but it's also about the support system that helps you make good decisions. Your friends have opinions about your triangle situation, and they've been holding back because they wanted you to figure it out yourself. After the Tower moment, they're going to feel free to share what they observed, and their insights are going to help you understand patterns you couldn't see while you were in the middle of everything. The Three of Cups also represents celebration of feminine wisdom and intuition. You're going to become that friend who other women come to for love advice because you've learned to trust your inner knowing. Your triangle experience becomes your superpower for helping others navigate romantic confusion. Here's the beautiful part about the Three of Cups appearing at the end of this reading. It shows that this whole experience, even the painful parts, brings you closer to your soul family. The people who really love you want you to be happy and fulfilled, not stuck in confusing situations that drain your energy. Let me tell you what I'm seeing for the rest of this month after your triangle resolves. You're going to have so much extra mental and emotional energy because you're not constantly analyzing two different relationships. That energy gets channeled into creativity, career moves, self-care, and preparing for the Ace of Cups love that's coming. The combination of all these cards is telling such a beautiful story. The Seven of Swords revealed the games and deception that needed to end. The High Priestess connected you to your inner wisdom. The Tower cleared away what wasn't meant for you. The Ace of Cups brought new love. The Queen of Wands showed you who you become through this experience. The Six of Pentacles balanced everything out with reciprocal energy. And the Three of Cups celebrates your growth with community support. Gemini, baby, your love triangle isn't a problem to solve, it's a gift to unwrap. Every confusing moment has been preparing you for the kind of love that doesn't require triangles or games or second guessing. You're about to understand why nothing else worked out. Comments. Tell me I'm not the only one getting emotional about this reading. The energy is so beautiful and hopeful. Geminis, you are about to have such a glow up in love. Not just romantic love, but self-love, friend love, and that beautiful relationship with your own intuition. If you're watching this and you're in a triangle situation right now, trust what your body is telling you. If someone makes you feel anxious, confused, or like you have to compete for their attention, that's not your person. Your person will feel like coming home after a long journey. The cards are showing me that some of you beautiful Geminis have been in triangle energy for months or even years, going back and forth between the same people, having the same conversations, hoping someone will finally choose you definitively. Honey, the Tower is about to end that cycle once and for all. And for those of you who are about to meet your Ace of Cups person, here are the signs to watch for. They're going to be emotionally available from day one. No mixed signals, no games, no leaving you wondering where you stand. They're going to be as excited about you as you are about them. The energy will feel easy and natural. Your Ace of Cups person might not be your usual type. After triangle drama with people who triggered your insecurities, this new love is going to feel almost too healthy at first. You might catch yourself creating problems that don't exist because you're so used to relationship chaos. Don't do that. Let it be easy. The Queen of Wands energy that's developing in you is also going to attract different people than you're used to. Instead of projects who need fixing or unavailable people who keep you guessing, you're going to magnetize secure, confident, emotionally mature partners who want to be with you. I keep getting the message that some of you need to hear this. You are not too much. Your Gemini energy, your need for mental stimulation, your curiosity about people, your ability to see multiple perspectives. These are gifts, not problems. The right person will be fascinated by your mind, not exhausted by it. The triangle situation taught you about your own capacity for love, but it also showed you what you won't accept anymore. Use that information. When your Ace of Cups person shows up, you'll recognize them because being with them feels like the opposite of triangle energy. Oh my goodness, I just realized something about the timing of this reading. We're in Gemini season approaching the full moon, which means all of this triangle energy is getting amplified before it gets resolved. The universe is turning up the volume on your romantic situation so you can't ignore it anymore. Full moon energy brings things to completion, revelation, emotional climax. If you've been stuck in triangle limbo, this full moon is going to force a resolution. Not in a harsh way, but in a way that finally gives you the clarity you've been craving. Some of you are going to have conversations this week that you've been avoiding for months. The Seven of Swords energy made everyone involved in your triangle comfortable with ambiguity and half-truths. But full moon energy demands honesty and clear communication. Here's what I want you to remember during these conversations. You don't have to convince anyone to choose you. You don't have to make a case for why you're the better option. Your job is to be authentic about what you want and need, and then let people choose. The right choice will feel obvious to everyone involved. If someone can't choose you definitively after you've been clear about what you want, that is their choice. Don't interpret hesitation as romantic mystery. Interpret it as valuable information about their capacity for commitment and clarity. The High Priestess energy that came through earlier is also connected to this full moon. She rules lunar cycles, intuitive knowing, and the wisdom that comes through stillness rather than action. Spend some time alone this week listening to your inner voice about your romantic situation. I'm seeing some of you getting so much clarity during quiet moments. Maybe during meditation, maybe in the shower, maybe right before you fall asleep. Your Gemini mind has been spinning this situation from every angle, but your heart knows the truth. Give your heart some space to speak up. The Tower moment that's coming might feel scary, but I promise you it's liberation. When that deception gets exposed, when that hidden information comes to light, when the ambiguity finally ends, you're going to feel like you can breathe again. You know what's funny about love triangles? Everyone thinks they're about passion and desire and being irresistible to multiple people. But actually, they're usually about fear. Fear of commitment, fear of making the wrong choice, fear of missing out, fear of being alone. The Queen of Wands energy you're stepping into is fearless. Not because she never feels scared, but because she doesn't let fear make her decisions. She feels the fear and chooses based on love anyway. That's your superpower developing right now. After your triangle resolves and your Ace of Cups love appears, you're going to look back and realize that every moment of confusion was necessary. It taught you to trust your intuition, set boundaries, recognize authentic connection, and value emotional availability. Some of you watching this have been the third person in someone else's triangle, and honey, that energy is shifting too. The Six of Pentacles showed up to remind you that you deserve to be someone's first choice, not their backup plan or secret option. If you've been hiding a relationship or keeping your feelings secret or accepting less than public commitment, the Tower is about to change that situation too. You're either going to be elevated to primary position or you're going to be free to find someone who's excited to claim you openly. The Three of Cups celebration energy is also showing me that your friends and family are going to be so relieved when your triangle drama ends. They've been watching you tie yourself in knots over people who don't deserve your beautiful Gemini energy. Your people love you and they want you happy. Not stressed, not confused, not settling for crumbs. Happy, fulfilled, glowing with love that feels secure and exciting at the same time. That's what's coming after this triangle chapter closes. I keep getting downloads about self-worth that I need to share with you, beautiful Geminis. Your willingness to stay in triangle situations says something about how you see yourself. Maybe you think you're not enough for someone to choose definitively. Maybe you think love is supposed to be a competition. But the Queen of Wands energy that's developing in you knows better. She knows that the right person won't need to weigh their options between you and someone else. She knows that real love feels obvious, not confusing. She knows that if someone can't see your value immediately, their opinion doesn't matter. The Ace of Cups person coming into your life is going to see you clearly from the beginning. No comparison shopping, no keeping their options open, no making you wonder where you stand. They're going to be all in from day one because your energy calls to their soul. Here's something beautiful the cards are showing me about your romantic future. After you experience this clear, devoted Ace of Cups love, you're never going to be able to accept triangle energy again. Your standards are about to upgrade permanently. You're also going to become incredibly sensitive to authentic connection versus surface chemistry. Triangle situations often thrive on chemistry and excitement and uncertainty. But your Ace of Cups love is going to show you what emotional intimacy and spiritual connection feel like. The combination is going to be mind-blowing. Passion and peace, excitement and security, chemistry and compatibility. You're going to understand why the universe made you wait and why nothing else worked out. Oh my gosh, members of my private community saw this energy building for Geminis weeks ago. They've been asking when I was going to do this reading because the downloads about Gemini love triangles have been so intense lately. For those of you who want to go deeper into this energy and understand your personal timeline, you know where to find me. But honestly, these 7 cards have given you everything you need to navigate this next week with confidence and clarity. Let me leave you with this final message from the cards. Your love triangle situation is ending not because someone made a choice, but because you made a choice. You chose yourself. You chose growth. You chose to trust your intuition over your fears. You chose to believe you deserve clear, devoted love. That choice is what activates everything else. The Tower clears the confusion. The Ace of Cups brings new love. The Queen of Wands gives you the confidence to receive it. The Six of Pentacles creates balance. The Three of Cups celebrates your victory. Geminis, you are so loved by the universe, by your guides, by your friends, and very soon by someone who sees your beautiful complexity as a gift, not a problem. Your twin soul energy needs someone equally fascinating, and they're on their way. This week is going to change everything. Trust the process. Trust your intuition. Trust that what's meant for you cannot pass you by. The confusion is ending and the clarity is beginning. Comments are going absolutely insane right now. You all feel this energy shifting too. Drop a crown emoji if you're ready to step into your Queen of Wands power. Drop a cup emoji if you're ready for Ace of Cups love. Drop a tower emoji if you're ready for the truth to be revealed. This reading was so powerful, I'm still getting chills. If it resonated with your soul, make sure you're subscribed because this is just the beginning of the cosmic downloads coming through for Gemini season. Your love story is about to get so much better than any triangle drama could ever be. Remember, beautiful Geminis, you don't chase love, you attract it. And after this week, you're going to be attracting love from such a high vibration that triangles will be impossible. You're going to be so solid in your Queen of Wands energy that wishy-washy people won't even approach you. Subscribe now. Your future love story depends on staying connected to this energy. The universe has so much more magic to show you, and triangles were just the beginning of your transformation into the love goddess you were always meant to be.